Unit 1, Lesson 2 is going to talk about place value concepts. An overview of this is that I expect you to record numbers in expanded form and to compare those numbers through the 100,000. First, let's do a quick review with mental math and fluency. Here is problem 1. 16 minus 9 equals 7. Number 2, 12 minus 7 equals 5. And our final problem is 17 minus 8 equals 9. I want you to look at the two numbers that I have displayed. Which number is larger? About how much larger? And I want you to be prepared to explain your thinking. First, I'm going to say the number, and I want you to either agree or disagree with the wording that I use to say it. First, the first number on the left. 46,385. Hopefully you thought, yes, that is correct the way Mrs. Hargraffen said it. Which digit's in the hundreds place? The number 3. What is the 3's value? 300. What digit is in the 10,000s place? Yes, 4. What is the 4's value? 40,000. So look at our next number. How would we say that? 463,850. What's the value of the 4 in this number? Hopefully you said 400,000. What's the value of the 5 in this number? Hopefully you said 50. Paying close attention that the 5 is in the tens place, and the 4 that we did previously was in the 100,000s place. So again, let's look at the number 4. In the first number, it's in the 10,000 place, and in the second number, it's in the 100,000s place. So this is telling me that if I multiplied the first number by 10, I would come up with the second number. We have 46385, 46385. If I would multiply that first number by 10, all I would need to do is put a 0 on the end, and that is what my answer would be. So the second number is 10 times as large as 46,385. One way to say another name for numbers is by doing a written name. So we're looking at the number 46,385. How would we write that in words? 46,385. Notice that where the comma is in the first number, after we say that initial piece, we put a comma also in our words. So 46,000, comma, 385. How did we say we said this word? I need for you to think of it in words. Hopefully you said 463,000, there's our comma again, 850. Writing it in expanded form this way in words helps us to know how to say the number and look at each place value. Which number is larger, 47,899 or 48,908? Well, let's see. How many 10,000s are there in each number? Oh, there's 4. Well, how many thousands are there in each number? The values of the thousands are different. There are 7,000 in 47,899, and there's 8,000 in the number 48,908. In order to do this, we could have written it out as 4 10,000s, that's this 4, plus 7,000s, which is this 7 spot, plus 800s, plus 9 10s, plus 9 1s equals 47,899. The next one we realize is 4 10,000s plus 8 1,000s plus 9 hundreds plus 0 10s plus 8 1s, which came up with the answer 48,908. So when looking at greater and less than signs, we realize that 47,000 is less than 48,000. Look at those numbers and circle the digit in the thousands place in each number. How do you know this comparison is true? The value in the 10,000s place is the same in both numbers, but 47,899 has fewer thousands than the 48,908. So 47,899 is less than 49,098. Is it necessary to compare the values in the hundreds, tens, and ones place once we discovered that the thousands places were different? Right, it is not important once we make that first discovery. I want you now to go to Math Journal page 4. When you get done with numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'd like you to come back to the table and share with me your answers and your thinking. Once you come back to your desk, I'd like you to finish the rest of the page, and I'd like you to go to the answer key to check your answers. If at any time you're struggling and don't understand what to do, I want you to come back to the table to me, and I will help you with it. The next thing I would like to do, once you've completed all those tasks, is to play Number Top It. In your student reference book, you can turn to page 269, and in your file folder, you should look for Math Masters pages G2 through G4. You are going to find a partner to play that game with you, and I want you to be sure that you read your numbers aloud when comparing, and the maths will be used and saved for the next few units. So when you get your partner, I'd like you to stop back and show me first of all how you're going to play it, play around with me, and then I have a few discussion questions with you. Make sure to be thinking about what strategies you used to come up with your answers. Here are a few problems that you can do on your own. Choose greater than or less than for problems 1 through 4. If you notice, these are the same problems that are on page 4 that you are coming to check in with me. Hopefully you realized by now that 508 is less than 588. Number 2, you should have noticed that 2,675 is also less than 3,675. Number 3, 1,833 is less than 1,933. And 57,888 is greater than 56,838. Hockey game attendance. I want you to go ahead and go into your math journal, and you're going to notice that this is on page 4. These are the problems that I was talking about, and here is the hockey game information, and the table alongside here is what's going to help you to answer the problems to the left. So for number 5, 6, 7, continue on to the next page, because there also are problems on the next part. Once you have finished, I want you to come up to me, show me your answers, and we'll check them together. The final thing you're going to do is you're going to play Subtraction Top It. It's kind of an advanced version. You can play this to maintain fluency with your multiple digit subtraction. You need to draw 6 cards, carefully considering how to form 2 3-digit numbers to produce the greatest difference, and record several rounds of play on Math Masters page G2. The final thing you're going to do for me is in your folder, Math Masters page 11, country sizes. And you're going to be comparing sizes of countries with each other by reading the questions to yourself.